Hi guys, David Pitts Palmer here, DPP coming to you live. Have you ever wondered if people buy Scentsy products? I know I meet so many people on a regular basis, never heard of Scentsy. And I've talked to people who said that they bought Scentsy, but found out that they bought it from the store. But have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of people saying, do people really buy Scentsy products? Okay, I want to show you. People do buy Scentsy products, and they buy it all the time. I have some amazing customers, and they love Scentsy, and they've been buying Scentsy products for quite some time. So I also get a lot of new customers. My repeat customers have been around for a very long time, so I'm so grateful. I am going to show you something that I'm working on. So let me tell you guys, where do I get these customers? They are everywhere. Wherever there are people, there is an opportunity. Now, I remember when I first started, I would go in the grocery store looking for people, but I wasn't attacking people. I was just sharing, and I found a way to connect with them. So it's something about the way you connect with people when you come across them. And the people who bought from me were people that I did not know. People that I did not know in places that I frequent on a regular basis. That's where it started. And this was long before the Facebook groups. This was long before my QR code when I first started. So there are different ways that so many different ways that I work my business. I do events in person. I do online events. Now I am starting to do parties. I do a lot of fundraisers. And then I get a lot of referrals. So just think about it. Look at, and you know what else? We have a website. Scentsy provides us with a website. It's free for the first 3 months for all new consultants. So we're open 24 hours. I get a lot of online orders when I'm asleep. Wake up in the morning like, oh my goodness, I've got some orders. And one thing I love about this business is that even when we feel like things are not happening when we're doing the work, it really is. It's like, think about it this way. Think about this. Think about when you're planting something in the yard. When you're planting some seeds for your flowers to grow, you're not going to go out there the next day and see a flower. You're not going to go out there in 2 days and see a flower. You're not going to go out there in 3 days and see a flower. You have to keep watering that area where you planted the seed. You have to keep watering it. And then it's got to get a sufficient amount of sun, if it's that type of plant. But you got to nurture it. You got to do things to it to make it bloom. Same thing with your business. Same thing with anything. If you're not showing up every day, being consistent, even when you don't see any interaction, even when you don't see anybody liking a post, even when you don't see a comment, but you showing up every day makes a difference. Because what I've learned most about this business is that people buy from those who they trust, people who they like. If they're going to see you showing up every day, they know that they can trust you. You won't believe how many people give me their credit card numbers. They do, and they don't even know me. People trust me to give me their credit card information. So they're not going to just give that to anybody, but they got to feel like they trust you. So I have built this up with my customers and my family, my friends. Okay. Now I'm sitting here. It just dawned on me. I said, now I know people wonder if people buy Scentsy products. Guys, this is a legitimate business. Let me say that we're not peddlers. We do, in fact, after $600 in commissions, we get a 1099. So we're a legitimate business. And I'm sitting here now in front of all these orders that I got to get out. And I said, let me show my friends that people do buy Scentsy products but it's because I am very, very consistent. You're going to see me show up every day. And I get people in my inbox all the time asking me, how do you sell? What do you say? Now, everything I do is on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. You guys can totally subscribe to that. Because, like now, I do a lot of stuff, okay? And one thing I've learned about anything that you do, you have to always be a student. So you have to always figure out ways to get the training. One thing about Scentsy is Scentsy has provided some amazing training in our workstation. As Scentsy consultants, we have a back office. So there's lots of training in there. I remember when I first started Scentsy, I taught myself how to work my business through my workstation because my sponsor was new. Then I went to YouTube. YouTube was not like it is now when I first joined. So I've been doing this almost 16 years. So it's not like it back then. It was not, there were not many consultants out there sharing things. And there are all sorts of Facebook groups that so many amazing consultants have put together to provide us with other resources. So I take time out to use all those resources. So I do things. I'm going to try things. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to not get any reaction sometimes, but it's because I don't quit. I found that the people who don't have the best results is because they quit too soon. They quit too soon. And that's not me. I'm not a quitter. If I start something, I am going to make sure I complete it. That's just how I am. I'm not going to allow something to defeat me. That's just the way I am. Not only that, this is my business. So if it's my business, I got to do what I need to do necessarily to take care of my family. So what do people buy that Scentsy has? Everything. We have wax and warmers. We have what? Several scent delivery systems. We have the wax and warmers. We have the diffusers and oil. We have the Go system. Now we have the flame candles. We have on the go products. We have so much. We have the partnerships with Disney and so many others. I'll miss some things if I start saying it. But and guess what, guys? I don't even know everything. I don't even know. I've had people to ask me what scent smell like some scent that's gone away. My answer is going to be, I don't know. I do not know, guys. That's another thing. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. We have had thousands of fragrances. There's no way I can remember all that, and I'm not trying to either. There's no way I'm going to remember all of the warmers and their names. I don't remember any of this stuff. I do know how to go find it. And I teach my team members how to go find it, but I don't consume myself with trying to memorize all that stuff because it's too much. I keep things simple. As long as we keep it simple, as long as we keep basic things right in front of us, we're going to succeed. It's just those situations where we overthink things is when things don't happen. For example, I've heard people say, well, when you approach people, what do you say? What do you normally say when you meet somebody? It's the same thing. What do you normally say when you meet somebody? How you doing today? Are you doing okay? That's what I do. That's what I do, guys. It's not that hard. I mean, pay somebody a compliment. I do that all the time. I pay them a compliment. So as I'm passing out the samples, by the way, I have something I would love to share with you. And it smells good. Make car smell good. I gave them something that they can use. So I've heard people say, well, do you collect the information when you do that? Sometimes I don't. It depends on the situation. Every situation that I deal with is going to be different. Every situation is different. People are different. So I gauge it based on my interaction. So I'm going to flip my camera around to let you guys see all of this stuff that I got going on. So I got to get things labeled. I got to get it all packaged so I can get it ready for delivery. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to stand back so you guys can see it all. And I got a delivery today. So I got trash over here. So a big box. I emptied that box out, but I had stuff in there. I had things over here. As you can see, I got stuff over here. Got stuff over there. Trying to put things together as I go. Because when I package my flowers up like that in a little plastic so I can keep them together. And see, I got to label a lot of things. Got to label stuff. Still working on the packaging over here. And I got the bag so I can bag things up. So, yeah, still trying to get things out. So I just want you guys to see that this is a business that people are buying things. So you never have to guess whether people buy Scentsy or not, because you can see all this stuff and things are still coming in, guys. I'm really blessed because I'm really blessed. I have a lot of orders that I get every month, and it's because of the work that I put in. I work. There's a lot of behind the scene things that I do to make these wheels turn, and I bring my family into my business. So I truly work. So nobody's handing anything to me. I work, and And I'm not, I do have some blessings that's falling my way because people think enough of me. Like I got a message last night. One of my customers said, I needed some more bars. So I went straight to your website and bought some stuff like that. But it all came up because I set things up. So setting things up puts you in a situation where you can have things coming on a regular basis. So when I joined Scentsy on Facebook, I wasn't really working my business on social media because I didn't know how. I had 23 friends on Facebook when I joined. Now I have over 12,000 followers. So this has come with time. Putting in the work, putting in the time, it has great benefits. So I've seen people jump in a month or two or three and say, oh, it's not working, and quit. That's not long enough. That's not long enough. And then you ask yourself, what did I really do? Did I really show up every day? Did I reach out to people? Did I do my training? So you have to ask yourself that. What did you not do to make it not work? So this business is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life, guys. I've done several things in my life. I worked in restaurants. I worked in theaters. I worked in department stores. I worked for an insurance company for 37 years. This is the easiest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life, okay? I mean, I've done some hard things like mopping floors in bathrooms, mopping floors in restaurants. I used to do that. Stand on my feet for hours at a time in department stores. I've done that. Countless things that just working all time of day and night, getting home all through the middle of the night. I'm standing on my feet for many, many hours. So this is the easiest thing I've ever done because I can do it the way I want to do it, as often as I want to do it. And it's the smell that sells. When I light it up, people want it. When they smell it, they want it. And like this, people are coming because they smell it. I've never done anything like this before. So Scentsy's done a great job having some amazing products that's going to help us get it out there. And Scentsy is a brand name for fragrances. We are a large fragrance company. So that's the reason why a lot of people confuse us with what's in the store. Because Scentsy has made a name as being one of the largest, is the largest fragrance company out there. Global fragrance company. So we have truly made a name. You know, there's some other things like when you think of what is it that I'm trying to think that everybody call it? I can't think. Like tissue, for example. Everybody just call tissue Kleenex. Now, we know there's some other tissue out there, but people just automatically call it Kleenex because Kleenex has a name for tissue. So Scentsy has a name for fragrance. So automatically people think Scentsy when they think fragrance. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I've had this opportunity to be a consultant. I'm grateful because it's helped me and my family so often, so many times, do so much. It has done. It's put me in this position to do some things that I never, ever thought that I could do. The flexibility for me is everything. Being a caregiver and a mother it's been hard. So because it's been hard, I can work this around my schedule. So what I have been doing is teaching people how to work their business within 30 minutes. So anybody who joined my team now, when they say they're busy, I'm telling them I can help teach you how to do this in 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes a day, we can do this. 30 minutes, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes at night. Give me 30 minutes to show you, well, no, not give me, but take 30 minutes and apply it towards your business. And I can show you how you can take the 30 minutes and work your business. And I used to do that. Even though I wasn't thinking about it like that, when I was working my other job, I would take my breaks. Didn't really have breaks. I used to create breaks. But I remember working in the morning before going to work, on the breaks that I made at work, and on my lunch break, and when I got off work. So I worked like 4 times a day working my business until I built it up to this point. I mean, baby steps. I think about my daughter and how she's been working in school but not getting paid. She's been doing this for almost 8 years in school and not getting paid, but yet she owe out a lot of money because she's trying to become a dentist. That's hard work, but not getting paid for, but yet owing out a whole lot of money. I wouldn't want to do that. I couldn't personally do that. I don't want to do. I'm not a good student like that, but it takes it takes somebody like her to do that. I don't want to do it. But what I have done, this business has helped me pay the way for her to be able to do that. And I'm grateful for that, because I just wanted to share this with you guys. For those of you who may doubt that people make purchases with Scentsy products, no, we do. I'm sitting here now. I got some of these. We don't sell these anymore. It's just one I had here for myself that I'm going to use when I do my laundry. And that's something else. We have laundry products. I mean, we have household cleaning products. I mean, we have so much. We have things that people use every day anyway. So I always tell people, why not invest in yourself? Invest in you. I know many of us are accustomed to going to work, clocking in. That's what we do. That's what we're programmed to do. And that's what I was programmed to do for many years, and until I discovered this. I mean, I didn't have enough faith in myself to do something like this. And once I had the faith in myself and create the discipline, it's going well. I mean, I program myself to go to work every day and clock in for somebody else to benefit. So why not do something for me? And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this for me so that I can pave a way for my future. So there's nothing wrong with having a little side gig for those side things that we need to do, like maybe get your nails done, go get your feet done, go get your hair done, go get you whatever it is that you need. Sometimes we have a hard time going from payday to payday, you know, just bridging the gap. Sometimes we just need something to fill in the gap. So this is pretty amazing. And I just want you guys to know I'm here. I'm going to keep bringing in tips to help you guys see and understand how this business could truly, truly help you and bless you, because I am living proof. I'm living proof that it works. You know, because sometimes you wonder if something really works. I am living proof that it does work. But it comes from me working. It's not coming from me saying, I wish I could have something that I didn't put the work in for. I'm not sitting here saying that I wish something would happen. I'm actually putting in the work. Even though I promoted to the highest level with Scentsy, I still work as hard as I did when I first started. I won't say hard, but smart, because I don't see this to be hard work, but it's work. So in other words, I'm still being active. I'm still showing up. And now I'm working with my team. I didn't have a team when I first started. When I first joined, it was just me, team me at the time. But as I started to grow and bring people along with me, then now I have my team and my customers to work with my business. So I'm grateful. I am truly grateful. And and next year, I'm already starting to work on my calendar for next year. I always work in advance. So I have already almost filled my calendar for next year. It's that good, guys. It's that great. And I have to do that because I don't have my traditional job anymore. So I got crumb on my face. Good grief. I was eating some stuff and I had crumb on my face. Good grief. So since I don't have my traditional job anymore, I have to create some things to be in place. That's what I have to do. So I'm already starting to fill my calendar for next year. I only have a few gaps there, but for the most part, it's full already, and I'm grateful. And because Scentsy has paid the way for me, it's going to be okay. And I'm having to, I was scared there for a minute, guys. When I lost that job, I'm not going to even lie, I was really panicking. I was very afraid because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to continue on without that job of 37 years. It was really scary. But thanks be to God, I'm here where I am now, and looking to take as many people with me as possible. For those of you, like and share my video, tag your friends. If you know anybody who may just be in a situation where they just need a little extra, tell them about me, message me, and I'd love to show you how you can take 30 minutes a day to do something that's going to make a difference in your life. Take care, guys. Happy Sunday. Bye.